What if I told you? Some of the most incredible homes on Earth aren't built on land, but suspended in the sky hidden among the trees? Not simple childhood hideouts, but full luxury suites, floating forests, and architectural wonders that seem to defy gravity. From glass spheres hanging in mid-air to entire hotels built high above the jungle, these are the most amazing tree houses ever built in human history. And trust me, the last one will completely change how you see nature forever. High above the dense rainforest of Costa Rica sits one of the most breathtaking treehouse creations ever imagined, the Finca Bella Vista Treehouse Community. This isn't just one house, it's an entire village in the trees. Connected by hanging bridges and hidden pathways, people actually live here full-time, surrounded by wildlife, mist, and the sounds of the jungle. No roads, no noise, just pure nature, and a life elevated, literally. But if you think that's impressive, wait until you see what Japan created. Deep in the forests of Japan, there's a treehouse that looks like something straight out of a dream. The Takasugi Treehouse, designed by architect Terunobu Fujimori. Balanced on two chestnut trees, this tiny tea house stands unusually high above the ground. To enter, you climb a ladder, like stepping into a secret world. Inside, it's minimal, peaceful, almost surreal. It's not just a building. It's an experience of silence, height, and perspective. And then, there's a treehouse that doesn't even look like a house at all. Imagine walking through a forest in Canada and suddenly seeing giant silver spheres floating between the trees. Welcome to the Free Spirit Spheres in Vancouver Island. These perfectly round tree houses are suspended with ropes, gently swaying with the wind. Step inside, and you feel like you're inside a floating pod. Every movement, every breeze reminds you that you're not on the ground anymore. It's calm, but slightly thrilling, and that feeling only gets more intense with the next one. In the forests of Sweden, there's a treehouse that disappears completely. Yes, disappears. The mirror cube at the famous tree hotel is covered in reflective glass, blending perfectly into the surrounding forest. Birds, trees, sky, everything reflects off its surface. From a distance, it's almost invisible. It's not just a place to stay. It's a statement about how humans can exist within nature without disturbing it. But what if a treehouse wasn't just hidden, but massive? In the United States, one man spent years building what became known as the Minister's Treehouse in Tennessee. This wasn't small. This wasn't simple. It was one of the largest tree houses ever built, with multiple levels, winding staircases, and rooms stacked high into the sky. It looked like something between a cathedral and a maze, a place built not by blueprints, but by pure imagination. And yet, some tree houses aren't just about size, but pure luxury. Hidden in the forests of British Columbia, there's a treehouse so luxurious it feels like a five-star hotel in the sky. The out-and-about treehouse Treesort offers multi-level wooden homes with modern comforts, beds, bathrooms, even hot tubs, all suspended among towering trees. It proves something surprising. You don't have to give up comfort to live in nature. But what if nature itself became part of the structure? In Indonesia, surrounded by tropical jungle, there are tree houses built using natural materials that almost grow out of the environment itself. In places like Bali, these structures use bamboo, wood, and open-air designs to create spaces that breathe with the forest. No walls to block the wind, no barriers between you and the sounds of nature. It's not just architecture, it's harmony. But then, we take a turn into something truly futuristic. In France, there's a treehouse shaped like a giant bird's nest, wild, tangled, and completely unique. These designs challenge what a house even means. Instead of straight lines and clean edges, they embrace chaos, curves, and creativity. It feels less like a building, and more like a living sculpture. But even that isn't the most extreme example. Somewhere in the world, there are tree houses built for pure adrenaline, cliffside tree houses, hanging over deep valleys, glass-floored rooms, where you can see straight down into the forest below. Places designed not just to relax, but to make your heart race. Because sometimes, the beauty of a treehouse isn't just comfort. It's the feeling of being suspended between fear and wonder. And finally, we arrive at one of the most magical concepts of all. There are treehouses designed entirely for escape. No internet, no distractions, no noise, just you, the trees, and the sky. In a world that moves fast, these places remind us of something simple. Sometimes the most extraordinary homes aren't the ones built on the ground. They're the ones that bring us closer to nature and a little further away from everything else. So, which of these tree houses would you actually live in? The floating spheres, the invisible cube, or the massive sky-high labyrinth? Tell me in the comments. I want to know. And if this opened your mind to what's possible, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around. Because the world is full of incredible places, and we're just getting started.